Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama on a Power of Pink Play for K Day inside Coleman Coliseum. Continuing the string of top 25 matchups, we've got the 10th-ranked Oklahoma Sooners facing number 23, Alabama. Highest paced team in the country, so many scoring options. Zia Van puts up the first shot. Raegan Beers with a big rebound, and she's fouled on the first play of the game. And such a star for this program. And into the paint. All the way over to Chavez, and it's blocked by Carly Weathers. They average over 8 three-pointers made per game, and Weathers just under 40% from three. What a tough post-up by Raegan Beers, who scores in the paint. And there's Chavez with the rebound. Here's what Oklahoma loves to do, push ahead in transition. Touch pass from Williams, and again, Beers just too much for Alabama to handle. You know, when Oklahoma was able to get that win against South Carolina at home, we saw a lot of that from Raegan Beers, where she would just post up in the middle of the paint and Oklahoma would get her the ball.
She is so explosive off the dribble. That was a nice body control finish.
Also into the game, Kenzia Lofton. Timmons, top of the key, splashes a three. A couple of three-pointers in the early going for Alabama. Williams inside the paint, but didn't look for the shot. Under 5 minutes, so the next whistle will bring a media timeout. And straight away, Brooklyn Stewart knocks down.
And movement in the Alabama offense.
Collins, a little hesitation, got it to roll.
And that play right there is what I was talking about, turning the corner and getting your shoulder in front of the defense, and Collins is so good at that.
She's got 4 points, and quickly Oklahoma scores again.
Beyond, somebody's gonna come up and get you.
Beers posting, tough shot, banking it in. I think that's a mistake, because Oklahoma gonna have to get the shot off before, well, I guess that's not a problem with Oklahoma, right?
Yeah, that's right. They don't need much.
Verhulst, and actually more than 10 seconds off the shot clock this time. Raegan Beers showing that she can stretch it out.
From SEC play, that you have a player on your team who actually plays better against the best in the entire country.
Woo, what a pass from Verhulst! We talked about the different styles of play. Alabama backing it out, taking their time on this possession. Nice backdoor cut to Weathers.
And when you want to shoot fast and you want to shoot a lot of threes, you have to be able to rebound the basketball and give yourself some second opportunities.
Three-pointer goes down for Scott, so Alabama continues to hit from three. They've made, and the three-pointer keeping Alabama in it. Verhulst goes up, tough shot in traffic. Of course, Alabama had 3 players go in the WNBA draft last year, and it's really remarkable what Christy Curry has done with this program as 8 on the shot clock. Austin dribbling, probing, trying to get around the taller defender. Makes a crafty move and is able to score. Since Cody going inside.
I am reading exactly where you're at. This is, we got to watch Austin, the footwork, the pump fakes, and again, knowing.
For Ace Austin.
Yes, and a heads-up play, knowing that the shot clock was running down.
Chavez, 4 points now as she scores quickly. Austin, again, trying to make her way, and does it again over a taller defender, this time over Lofton.
See Austin, what I like, they're doing a 5-out offense. It looks like, hey, she could have gotten called for that foul, but when you're 5'7", you got to do what you can and stick with it. She gets all physical, even has experience, but maybe they haven't played in the SEC and never been here to Tuscaloosa and played at Alabama.
Raegan Beers, top of the key. How about that, Raegan Beers? Herself, but she misses on the putback. Remember, Raegan Beers inside the leading scorer in this game. And Lofton, number 22, replaces her. Nice pass into Beers, who is just having her way today for Oklahoma.
But a nice pump fake and one dribble finish.
Alabama with 10 on the shot clock. Timmons needs to get going, and she hits a big three-pointer, and it's stolen away by Scott. Over to Collins. Scott for three, bucket. Top of the key, Timmons got another three-pointer. So Chavez, nice backside help from Scott. Out ahead to Collins for the layup. Finish, Jessica Timmons. Lofton with the left hand. What a swing there. One three-pointer in this game. They're 1 of 11 from three-point range. Beautiful pass. Sets up Naomi Jones. And an offensive foul was called on Naomi Jones for Alabama. A steal. Austin takes it right at Chavez and finishes. Go inside to Beers. In between a lot of defenders, and Beers able to finish.
Yeah, she just can write a masterclass on how to get deep positioning in the lane.
Weathers with a spin and a score. Under a minute to go, so in this case, the request for a review, not an appeal, so they don't lose a timeout.
Alabama's been a bit stagnant in this offense, kind of waiting and looking, and it's been running towards the end of the shot clock each time. 3 to shoot. Scott runs into Beers and still is able to roll it in. Peyton Verhulst got it. Three-pointer as she hobbles back down the court. Oklahoma was 1 for their first 13 from 3, but they've made their last 2 in a row. This time, Zaya Van drives in for the layup. So special is she always moves into space. If you drive at her, she's going to rotate right there into opening. And then, wow, I mean, what a great... And Alabama has the ball under the basket. Oklahoma leading by 4 with 6:08 remaining. Jones, her plus-minus numbers are remarkable when she's in the game. Raegan Beers, 21 points. Will that be upgraded to a flagrant foul again? They're looking, is it unnecessary, hard, or excessive? Is there excessive review? And Jones, the player for Alabama, is on the bench. In essence, Cody came back in for the inside game. Scott with a big three-pointer for Oklahoma. She's got the ball. The screen for Raegan Beers, stripped away by Scott. On the outside. Sahara Williams, too strong. Lofton into the game for Zaya Van. Chavez, sidestep, big three-pointer. That's her second foul. Oklahoma with 2 team fouls. Alabama with 1. 2-on-1 break for the Sooners, and the finish. She's got 11 points. Weathers turns the corner. There's Beers. Beautiful pass by Weathers again, connecting. Sets it up. Jenny Baranchek calling the play from the sideline, pointing at Aaliyah Chavez, say, go to work, freshman, and she does. Yeah, and the way that she can break Weathers down right there is just a quick dribble. The way that she gets that into her shooting pocket, and the release is so fast. It's so hard for defenders to guard that. Chavez, there's good pass out by Chavez. The handoff, and Weathers almost gets a pick. 10 on the shot clock. Chavez rises again. She's got 7 points in the fourth. To Cody. Weathers has been so good with the ball in her hands. Takes it right at Chavez, short. And Oklahoma should be able to play this one out. Alabama trying to foul, but no foul called. And that's the way the game will end. A valiant effort by Alabama on their home court, but Oklahoma will move to 19-6 on the year. They'll bump up to 7-5 in SEC play. Our final score, Oklahoma 79, Alabama 71. For Ann O'Neill and our entire crew, I'm Brenda Van Langen. So long from Tuscaloosa.